I think maybe what's a little bit different from my perspective is that there was never a gem for me. Like, there was never a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And what I mean is, I'm a woman doing something that women don't do. I'm in a sport that a lot of people don't know. There were no stars in jiu-jitsu at that time, right? So like, I never thought that there was an afterlife or that there was something beyond world championships. I never thought I would become a world champion. I didn't know what role jiu-jitsu was going to play in the big scheme of things, but I knew that I loved it enough that I wanted it to be a part of my life. I think that now the sport has changed and it's grown so much, and now there is opportunity where there was none before. But I think because there is opportunity, or because new guys sort of see people that have really worked hard at the beginning of their careers and made it, if you will, people who have successful schools or sponsorships or have like a very admirable career, they see the hard work that was put in, and those pioneers, if you will, just did the work because they loved it. They didn't do it because of accolades. They didn't do it because of whatever. And I think that's been important, is to have love and passion for what you do, not do something because you think that there's always going to be a reward. I think it leads to the bigger question of, what is success to you? Like, what is a successful life to you? Because if success in your lifetime means that you need to be on the cover of some jiu-jitsu magazine, or you need to be a jiu-jitsu star, that's cool, but you also have to understand that we are in a weird niche sport where only jiu-jitsu people know about jiu-jitsu people, and we haven't quite migrated to mainstream yet. So you're going to be a celebrity within a very small group of people. For me, success is not only internal happidness, but I want to live comfortably. I don't need to be a millionaire, but like, I want to be able to do the things I want to do. I want to be able to put my kids into certain classes. I don't want to be sitting there like counting my pennies all the time. That's not where I want to be in life. I wanted to see, running a jiu-jitsu school, could you have that kind of life? And I saw it and I was like, yes, you can, and can I do it? Yes, I can. Can I do it better than most people? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can. Having multiple jobs, being all over the place, having children, getting married, doing things that are sort of unconventional for what you would think is like a picturesque athlete. I think that's allowed me to embrace more, like a wider spectrum of life. And I think if you can't see yourself beyond, competitor with the blinders on, you can't just be like, got the gold medal, where's the prize? There's no prize, man. Like, if you didn't plan out the rest of your life, you're just gonna sit there with a gold medal, and when the glory fades, because it will for everybody, what's left? The first 10 years of my jiu-jitsu career coincided with, my 20s. And it was the most wonderfully selfish time of my life. Like, I did everything for myself. And momming it has been interesting because I pushed it off for a few years because I wanted to compete again. I knew that becoming a mother was going to be all-consuming, and I knew I wanted to be able to give it the attention that it deserved, so I waited. And then when I decided to have children, I was 33 with my first. And it's been interesting, like juggling mom with my career outside of jiu-jitsu and in jiu-jitsu. I don't think I'd be able to mom it if I didn't have an incredibly supportive husband. I know that Jerry is not your average bear, but like, Jerry's an incredible father. He's very present, and he's also my #1 supporter and fan. So, and this has been since day one. Like, if I ever needed anything, he would make sure that he could handle the load so that I could go do whatever I needed to do. And especially in a male-dominated industry, it was also unusual, right, for him to back me as much as he did, but he believed in it. Jiu-jitsu has taught me how to live in my body, and so I make sure I live in it, I can't train jiu-jitsu 5-6 days a week, 2 times a day like I used to, it just messes me up too bad. Like, I've got old injuries, I've had 2 kids, my hips don't really do the same things that they used to, so I still manage to be physical, but I just have to find different vehicles for it. If you pick jiu-jitsu as your thing and you're still in it, I think it says something about you as a person when you're still getting on the mats and getting your ass handed to you.